All 32 teams making cuts today, specifically looking at Carolina, though, saying goodbye to 37 players. And some bigger names to take note of was wide receiver Terrace Marshall Jr. He was waived. Tight end Jordan Matthews and running back Mike Boone and cornerback Jack Plummer no longer around. And although some will maybe get picked up by other teams or added back to the practice squad, there's no doubt just how difficult this day can be for those players and their teammates they're leaving behind.
Tough business. I pray for everyone who, a lot of people's futures are up in the air. There's a lot of uncertainty with people, and that's just, it's hard. A lot of guys that we you build a relationship with that give a lot. You see day in and day out, see every day, build rapport with, and just seeing them gone, it sucks. So I feel for everyone dealing with that.
So here's a look at that initial 53-man roster. Starting with offense, the biggest takeaway here, 10 offensive linemen, 7 wide receivers, kept including a bigger surprise than maybe Jalen Coker. We'll talk about that. David Moore and Amir Smith-Marset, they were kept on. You got to think special teams probably played a part in that one. Only 3 tight ends right now. And then on defense and special teams, you got 7 D linemen. Looking at the cornerback room, you can see DiCaprio Boodle was left off. And then over in the safeties room, Alex Cook left off there. So a lot of different names and a few surprises, like you said.
Yeah, I can't forget the names that are designated to the reserves list. On the physically unable to perform list, you have both outside linebackers Amari Barno and DJ Wanham. Then running back Jonathan Brooks, he's on there as well. It's a non-football injury list as he's still coming back from his ACL tear. All 3 players will be ruled out for at least the first 4 weeks of the season with being on that list. And then you still have cornerback Dane Jackson and safety Sam Franklin on IR. They will be designated to return with linebacker Tay Davis and outside linebacker Cam Gill on the injured reserve list as well. A couple surprises there. I think this really gave you a sense of what they're trying to build for the future too. And then especially with this new draft class coming in, it's like, okay, with some of the moves that maybe you thought they'd keep on, you kind of got a sense of, okay, they want to see what these other guys got because they're looking to build for the future.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of fans out there expected Terrace Marshall Jr. to make the list, and I think although we saw him make some pretty big splashes during, camp and the preseason, I just think, Coach Canales said they have to take in consideration the full body of work, and I think when you look, since he's come into the league, I think there was just still a lot of question marks with his consistency. So.
Well, you also look at David Moore, who has a history with Dave Canales, and I think that history was definitely the one that set him apart. And they even made note, I think Dan Morgan or Dave Canales said this, that with Terrace Marshall, they were going to look at his entire body of work. It wasn't just this preseason. So I think familiarity won out there in the end. But I was kind of surprised about Mike Boone and Jordan Matthews, but I think they'll maybe be practice squad guys. But you look at like the tight ends and you think maybe if this team knew that they were going to be able to contend, they maybe keep those guys around, especially with the 2 tight ends being still unable.
I would love to see both of those guys back on the practice squad because if nothing else, and they are good players, they're definitely culture-type players that you want to have in that locker room, especially
Mature,
when it comes to Matthews and what kind of practice they're going to put together.
All right, well, although players have been technically cut by the Panthers, it doesn't mean that they can't make the team's practice squad like we just alluded to. A few guys released today that you might see return. We already mentioned their names, running back Mike Boone and tight end Jordan Matthews. A couple of veterans that you probably got used to seeing in the preseason. A few other names you could see added, cornerback DiCaprio Boodle, safety Alex Cook, and rookie quarterback Jack Plummer.
Yeah, I think with this one, I think 3 quarterbacks is safe. You kind of want to have that extra one. I think Plummer did enough during the preseason to kind of impress. You saw just how many leaps he took from game 1 to 2 to 2 to 3. So I wouldn't mind seeing that. Alex Cook, that was the biggest surprise for me on defense just because of the type of production that he had. You had a guy like Damani Richards, in the secondary stay on, and both of those guys really had a lot of production. So I'm sure those were some difficult decisions for the coach's staff to make.
And we kind of talked about this on the week. Like I thought it was going to be more difficult for the defense almost to cut guys just because you did see so much production in the depth. But I think I don't know what they're thinking, but if I was there, you're thinking more big plays, right? And I think Damani Richardson really stood out in that way. But both of those guys I thought really, really impressed.